You ever want to get started on a platform such as Twitch, but you really don't know where to start or how to go, and maybe that's a little bit intimidating, so you just never bother? Well, I'll tell you right now, it's not even all that complicated, at least when it comes to day one stuff. So today we want to show you the very basics on Twitch and OBS Studio to get you started to go live day one. So with that said, let's go rock it. Welcome onto the channel. This is a series where we take a look at everything that you need to know to get that edge up on other content creators to make your stream and content look outstanding. I'm your stream champ, The Argument Monk. If you need to know more and want to follow me direct, I'll put my link down there below as well. I stream quite often on Twitch and I enjoy it quite a bit. And today I want to try to help you get yourself started on basically OBS Studio and everything there within. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into OBS itself and show you what we're talking about. All right, so this is my stream PC. I'm going to show you first where to get OBS Studio. There's other platforms out there and you can use whatever you like. I'm pretty familiar with OBS Studio and there's a reason why I do like to enjoy it because it works with everything that I do. But so here's the downloader. You can download it on Windows, Linux, all that other stuff. Make sure you get the right version for what you need. We also need to go into Twitch and I'll show you a couple things on Twitch that you're going to want to grab. So this is the homepage for Twitch. Well, this would be the homepage for Twitch. It's kind of loading up there. So we've got somebody streaming on the front page. What you need to do is get your stream key. Mixer has them. A lot of the live broadcasting sites have them, but I'll show you where to get it on Twitch. Mixer it's very similar. Go through there, create your content, create your account, and read your terms and services. Do as much setup as you can on Twitch. But what you need to do is get the stream key. So once you're in here on the main page, on the top right, click on your icon, and then go ahead and hit the settings, and then switch on over to channel and videos channel. And then here's your channel settings. There's quite a few things that are in there, but what we really need to do is get the stream key. And the stream key is basically like your password / user all in one. So you can want to copy that bad boy, and then in OBS Studio itself, we're going to use that to set up for what you need. If you're on Mixer or another platform, go ahead and pop it in on there at the same time. Okay. We were going to take a look at Game PC. This is where I game most of my stuff at. It will look a little bit differently once you install OBS. The first thing that's going to happen is it's going to run like a big background, like a wizard. And you can go ahead and hit start on that if you'd like. It's really simple. It's basically sets up the best resolution / frame rate for your internet settings. So I highly recommend looking at that wizard and go ahead and hit go. We'll look at a different video for tweaking that to get your best frame rate possible. But you normally won't see this. It will be blank when it first comes up. You won't have the camera and stuff in the corner. But first thing we're going to do is pop in that stream key. Just go up to File and underneath Settings here. And what we'll need to do is pop that stream key in. It's going to be underneath your stream settings. You have general settings, then down here on stream, click that. What service you're using, like I said, there's quite a few things that you can pop it on there. And then underneath use stream key, you want to paste it and pop it there and hit OK. So I already put mine in there. Never show your stream key to anyone. It's basically your password. And if you have to generate a new one, you can do so on the website. Okay. The other thing we need to do is get some basic captures. I already have a couple of them set up, but we're going to show you how to do that. The display capture is what you're seeing right here. You're basically capturing the entire display of the Windows display. In order to do that, you hit plus and you go to display capture, and then you can go ahead and name it whatever you want, hit OK. What display? This is if you have multiple monitors going on, click the display you want, hit OK, drop it in. I'm going to hit cancel just because we already have one up. That's why you're able to see what's everything that's in there. I usually don't run with display captures, but this might work if you're doing some sort of like chatting stream and maybe bringing up a couple random YouTube videos or something like that. A lot of us streamers, we like to do gaming. And so I'm going to go take that display capture 2 and hit minus, and that's going to remove it. I already have one set up here for Overwatch. I'm going to go ahead and remove it, and I'll show you how to make a game capture here in just a moment. One of the things that we'll also need is some sort of audio capture. I have my mic going on my other system. That's why you can hear it right now. But in order to set up a mic, hit plus, and then whatever plugged in microphone you're going to want is what we're going to need to do here. Underneath input capture, audio input capture, we'll go ahead and click that on there. You can name it whatever you want. I'll say mic. Hit OK, and then whatever device that microphone is, it could be your headset, could be your main microphone, whatever it is, and pop it in there. And you'll see that it's capturing something. You'll probably hear audio twice because it's green. Okay, I'm just going to I'm going to hide it real fast using this eyeball, so you don't get double audio on your end. So you'll know it's working because you'll see the little green audio bar going up and down, and that way you know that you have some audio coming into your stream. Okay. The other thing you'll need to do is set up a camera. I already have one going here, but I'll show you what it is on this one. Hit plus. We're going to do a video capture device. We'll say cam, whatever we want to name it. Hit OK. This is also where you can get your capture card if you have one hooked up. So this would be like my capture card here. Otherwise, I'm going to go down the drop down and I'm going to click on my webcam that I'm going to use. And then you have like resolutions and all these other things that can configure. But again, this is day one. We're not going to get too much into the detail. We'll hit OK. You can see I'm running a green screen behind me, which is awesome, but we might want to remove that. I won't get into too much of the details, but if you do highlight underneath that camera and hit right click and go into filters, you can add what's called a chroma key by hitting plus and going to chroma key, and then you can name it like green screen or something and hit OK. All right, and then if you'll see a little bit of fuzziness, and if you toggle around with all these sliders, you can get rid of that fuzziness by manipulating those sliders. Hit close, and now you have yourself another camera. I'm going to just pop it over here on the side. If you need to adjust your camera sizes, that's what these window boxes are for, hitting by the corners. You can adjust the size. You could crop it by holding Alt and then moving those sizes around, or you can even stretch it by holding Shift and then moving those around. So kind of depends on what you want to do. I'm just going to plug it here down on the bottom, kind of here, so hopefully it won't get into too many of the buttons for us. Now we have two cameras, a little weird, kind of Argamedmach inception going on, but that's fine. The other thing you'll need if you're doing gaming is some sort of game capture. The best way to do this is have the game running in the background, which I do. I have Overwatch currently running in the background. And then I'm going to hit plus again underneath sources and go to game capture. This is the way I would recommend running most of your games. I'm just going to call it over for like Overwatch or something, naming the game individually, hit OK. And then everything that is basically a full screen application should kind of show in this this drop down menu. So you can capture any full screen application. I would recommend just capturing a specific window and then capturing that game. So underneath the window drop down, click it again, and then you should see things that are open right now on the computer, like Spotify is running right now in the background, for example, for me. And then we have Overwatch here. Hit that and then hit OK. Now you'll see that most of those buttons and things went away from you because we're running a full screen capture here, so you're going to see like nothing else. But I'm just going to go underneath sources. I'm going to hit that eyeball again, so you can see me again. See all the buttons that I'm hitting. So this little eyeball will hide sources and unhide sources. The reason why I wanted to unhide it real fast is so you can still kind of see what we're talking about on the stream, okay? The other thing you probably need to set up is some sort of chat monitoring. Now, I'm not going to get into bots or anything like that today. Day one, you really don't need any bots. Twitch has its own moderation built in. And let's be honest, come day one, you might be talking to a stream of 1, 2, sometimes 0 people. So having crazy moderation and chat commands that are just over the top is something that goes down a little bit deeper once you get more established. But we'll go back over to the Stream PC real fast. And this underneath Twitch is kind of what I use and what I would recommend using for a lot of things. If you go back underneath your icon again, you just kind of go back to the channel. Click it one more time there, and you'll see Creator Dashboard. Sorry, ad came up. So it might look a little different because you can move these layouts however you want by moving and dragging these guys around. But what we have under here is your activity feed, like new follows. You have your chat. You have your preview over here. You have pretty much everything you need to run a stream. I would recommend going underneath your edit stream info, giving it a title like, hey, guess what? This is my day one. What game, the category is what game you're running, and maybe some online notifications. So the category is really important because you want to make sure you're in the right category, whether you're just doing a just chatting stream or whatever, and hitting OK. The other platforms such as Mixers has a very similar utilities such as this, so you can monitor chat and also edit your stream info as well. So over here you have the chat itself, so new messages will pop in. You can even type it in here, and then this is honestly what I run on my other monitor. If you don't have a second monitor, you could just go onto your phone and download Twitch, the app, and you can just use that, go into your channel and use that to monitor your chat. And you can even do channel edits like game info and everything like that just on your phone. So this is what I run on my other monitor, so it's off to the side, so I can always have chat up, and that's honestly all you need. We'll go back into the other side so you can see the last button we're going to hit, which should be straightforward honestly. But so once you get that going and you're set up on your chat monitor so you can monitor chat, you're really ready to go. You've got your camera, you got your microphone, you've got your game capture or display capture if you're doing like some sort of chatting stream, and all you need to do is come down here on the bottom right and hit start streaming, and you'll be live. On behind my little chair there on my other camera, let's slide that over just a little. You'll see a little live button in the bottom right. If you are live, that will show green, and then you know that you are live. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is hit that Overwatch thing right there, hit the go live, and I'm game to go. Oh, one thing you can do as well, if something needs to go behind it, these little up and down arrows here, you can highlight those sources, and they just work like layers. So like Overwatch, I would want to probably drop it down below my camera, so the camera is above it. So when I hit the eyeball button, the camera's in front of it. It's the same thing I have set up on the other one. So I would hit this eyeball again, pop the Overwatch on there, hit that start streaming button, and you are good to go, and you are live. So hope that explains a lot for you. If you have questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and leave them below, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Helps me out quite a bit, and we'll put more channels and more videos out there so you can learn everything that there is to learn. Thanks for stopping by. Be safe, y'all. There she is.
No one can hide from my sight.
Ooh!